There's a planet infested with killer aliens. Wayland Corp be like,
ダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎて
In the last episode, I talked about Ridley Scott's Alien. Now let's talk about the sequel, directed by James Cameron. So, first off, I should point out that there will be spoilers for Alien in this review. We are talking about the sequel after all, so I will inevitably have to spoil the original. So if you haven't watched Alien, what are you doing? Go watch it. Aliens starts off where Alien left off. Hold on a second. Can we talk about how awesome that titling is? It's so simple yet so cool. The first movie is singular, so just make the sequel plural. I love it. Aliens starts off where Alien left off. Ripley and her cat, the sole survivors of the Nostromo, are discovered drifting through space in cryosleep decades after the events of the first movie. Any happiness of being saved is unfortunately quickly swept away, however, as Ripley realizes that everyone she knew and loved has long since passed away. On top of that, her employer, Wayland Corp, is now blaming her for destroying the ship she was on because, hey man, that was company property, and a significant investment. It was expensive, how dare you destroy it? I'd like to say that a corporation putting their employees at risk and then blaming the employees for when things go wrong is just a cliche, but after being in the working world for a few years, I kinda feel like this is a bit too believable now. Turns out, unsurprisingly, they should have listened to Ripley's warnings because one of the Wayland Corp sponsored colonies that had been set up right on top of the alien's nest is soon enough lost contact, can't get in touch with them. Oh man, if I had $1 for every time a company in a movie made a bad decision that put the protagonists' lives in mortal danger, I could start my own company. So Ripley is sent with a team of space soldiers to go check it out. Things go wrong predictably, and now the bloodbath begins. Aliens is considered to be one of the best sequels of all time. It's part of one of those rare debates where you can legitimately make a case for either the first or second film being the better one. For me, however, choosing which one is better is like a parent having a favorite child. Parents just don't have a favorite child because they love all their children equally. This is of course a bunch of malarkey because we all know that Jimmy is a little bitch. Personally, I do like the original better. This isn't to take anything away from this movie. While Alien is definitely a sci-fi horror film, Aliens is much more of an action movie. And a great action movie it is. I'm still giving it a positive review. However, I just so happen to like the horror elements of the Alien franchise better than the action elements. So I give Aliens essentially the same score as its predecessor, but with a slightly lower rewatchability rating. And with that, I just have one last thing to say. Video over, man! Video over! Hello there. If you like this video, consider hitting the like button. That's what it's for. And it's free. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. This is a small channel, and the algorithm doesn't do me any favors. We're starting a cult here, so if you could please tell your friends about me, that would be super helpful, and I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching!